My name is Brian Dickinson, and my day job is a systems engineer with Cisco Systems.
My name is Christopher Rose. I'm an account manager with INX. My day job consists of providing IT solutions for commercial and enterprise accounts, as well as healthcare accounts in the Northwest.
So I'm climbing the 7 summits, and that's the highest peaks of the 7 continents. Climbing Mount Everest will be amazing. It'll definitely be the highest peak that I've climbed so far, obviously, because it's the highest peak in the world. But it'll actually be 10,000 feet higher than any peak that I've climbed.
It's much different than climbing here in the Cascades, where you're 2 days away from the REI flag store. We're going to be in Nepal, and there's not going to be a Costco down in Kathmandu, or Amazon's not going to be able to do a drop ship for us.
Chris and I work together, so INX is a strategic partner with Cisco. So having him along, we're going to do a live WebEx feed from Everest Base Camp, and just having his companionship and his support along the way is huge. So I will be bringing Cisco technology with me. We have a new CS tablet coming out. I'll be showcasing that, as well as wireless, as well as router, as well as 3G. So the whole end-to-end solution, voice. If you can do a Cisco WebEx from Mount Everest, you can pretty much do it from anywhere in the world.
My role at Base Camp will be kind of assisting Brian setting up Cisco WebEx and CS for some of his schools that he engages with.
Preparing for a climb is actually very similar to a large IT project or a business project. In fact, a lot of analogies are made about reaching the summit. Within a business, you have to plan every aspect, whether it's strategies, whether it's the right people, and just to be nimble and be able to change, because businesses change so quickly. Same with the weather on a mountain.
For me, it's a culmination of climbing here in the Cascades. It's a spiritual conquest to go visit this part of the world and bring them technology that they have probably not seen before.
The reason that I'm doing this is I've always been really driven. I'm a huge goal setter, and I just reached a point where I wanted to do more. And I'm actually using climbing the 7 summits as a platform to do better. In the process, I visit orphanages and deliver toys, and I've also partnered with the AIDS Research Alliance to raise funds to cure that cause.
I had a family member pass away from HIV in the early 80s. After speaking with Brian, it was a cause that we were both passionate about. And I'm very passionate about education.
A lot of times I'll throw out unattainable goals. And Everest started as an unattainable goal. Like, who climbs Mount Everest? And now I'm doing it. It's not even so much about me climbing and reaching the summit. That in itself will be, beyond words. But what it can do for, the kids and just other people that are watching out there, that's the real goal.
Brian inspires me to be a better person. We do business together, and we have mutual customers. But most of all, he's been an inspiration to me to be a better person and a better father. And he leads a very humble life. And when you have an opportunity to spend an hour or two with him, you know that he is doing things for the greater good of the people. I'm sure we're going to get a lot closer as we go out to the Himalaya for a couple of months. So what's after Everest, Brian?